Hello, my dear friends. Hello, my dear listeners. How are you all? I hope we are doing our best to serve our duties with utmost honesty and love. And we are going to be successful in this sadhana, in this journey, with the blessings of our parents, our Guru, and as per the wish of Almighty. So let's proceed further in our journey through the life of our master Sri Ramakrishna Paramhansa Dev. In the last episode, we came to know that even each and every prayer which we are trying to put in front of Almighty in any form, actually, it is also as per His will only. Whatever we can ask. Actually, it is being said in this whole universe, there is not a single molecule or subatomic particle it can't thrive without the will of the Almighty. Because if we look towards other scriptures, it is being said that everything which is existing and which is non-existing, everything is Brahman, right? So let's proceed further in our journey. Let's see what happened next when Narendranath ultimately came to this realization that he himself is not allowed to ask something which is not for him, which is not destined for him. So, what happened next? Let's proceed. The above incident marked the opening of a new chapter in Narendranath's life. Hitherto, he had not realized the significance of the motherhood of God. He had nothing but contempt for worship through images and symbols. But now all this was changed. The secret of the worship of a personal God was revealed to him and lent a fullness and breadth to his vision. How glad Sri Ramakrishna was over this incident will appear from the following account of an eyewitness. Coming to Dakshineshwar at noon, I found the master alone in his room and Narendra sleeping outside. Sri Ramakrishna was in a joyous mood, and as soon as I saluted him, he said, pointing to Narendra, "Look here. That boy is exceptionally good. His name is Narendra. He would not accept the Divine Mother before but did so yesterday. He is in straitened circumstances nowadays. So I advised him to pray to Mother for riches, but he couldn't. He said he was put to shame. Returning from the temple, he asked me to teach him a song of the mother, which I did. The whole of the last night he sang that song. So he is sleeping now. Then, with unfeigned delight, he said, "Isn't it wonderful that Narendra has accepted mother?" I said, "Yes." After a brief pause, he repeated the question, and thus it went on for some time. At about 4 o'clock, Narendra came to Sri Ramakrishna before leaving for Calcutta, but no sooner had the master seen him than he came closer and closer to him, and sitting almost on his lap said, pointing first to himself and then to Narendra, "Well, I see I am this, and again that. Really, I feel no difference, as a stick floating on the Ganges seems to divide the water, which in reality is one. Do you see my point? Well, whatever is mother, isn't it?" After talking a few minutes like this, he wished to smoke. I prepared tobacco and gave him the hookah. After one or two puffs at it, he said he would smoke from the chillum, the pipe. Then he offered it to Narendra, saying, "Pull at it through my hands." Narendra, of course, hesitated. How could he defile the hands of his Guru by touching them with his lips? But Sri Ramakrishna said, What foolish ideas you have! Am I different from you? This is myself, and that too is myself. He again put forth his hands towards the lips of Narendra, who had no alternative but to comply with the request. Narendra took two or three puffs. Sri Ramakrishna was about to smoke when Narendra hurriedly interfered, saying, "Please wash your hands first, sir." But his protest was in vain. "What silly ideas of differentiation you have!" the master said, and smoked without washing the hands, talking all the while in an exalted mood. I was surprised to see Sri Ramakrishna, who could not take any food part of which had already been offered to somebody else, making this remarkable exception in the case of Narendranath. It gave me an idea of his love and kinship to Narendra. When at about 8 o'clock he was in his normal mood again, I and Narendra took leave of him and walked to Calcutta. So, my dear friends, today I'm stopping here. We will proceed further in this journey in the next episode. Till then, be happy, be jolly, and keep praying.